just wanted to say hi, and I hope you're all doing well. I just want to make sure that whether I'm sitting or standing, we're in a good spot. So as you can see, I'm not at the center today. I'm at home in my kitchen, which is probably where you are, and I have chosen a chair that has arms. That's from my dining room table. I can choose to use the arms to help support me or not, right? And it's a chair that I can be sitting and my feet are at a nice 90-degree angle, okay? Or my knees, my legs. So when you are getting ready, I want you to find a nice firm chair that you can use. Not your comfy living room chair, because then you'll just want to lay back in it and chill out, right? So this one is going to force us to be sitting up straight and tall, using our core, using these muscles to help us to sit up, because I'm not leaning against the back of my chair. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you, if you are leaning against the back of your chair, to scooch forward a little bit so that your back is not touching the chair. Your feet are firmly on the ground, and we're going to take a couple of deep breaths in just so that we can get centered and ready for exercise, okay? So, take a deep breath in through your nose, and then you're gonna exhale through your mouth. Good, so we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more time. Breathing in, and exhale. And see, my shoulders kind of dropped when I did that. Letting go of any tension or stress, right? So to start with, I want to get us warmed up a little bit. So you're either going to use, if you have arms on your chair, you can use the arms of your chair to help push you to standing. Or if you feel like you have good balance, you're going to cross your arms and go to standing, okay? When you're standing, we're going to hold this position for a couple seconds. If you're feeling dizzy at all, then definitely don't do this, or use your arms of the chair and just come up a little bit, okay? So we're going to do this 5 times. So we're going to stand up 1, and then we're coming back down. And then I'm going to use the arms of the chair, 2, and then coming back down. This is warming up our lower body, getting those muscles working. And if you're using your arms, you're just assisting your legs a little, okay? I think that was 4. I'm awful at counting. And 5. Great. So we'll come back and have a seat. And we're going to now take our upper body. I have my table here, so when we do standing things. So I'm going to have you bring your hands together in prayer pose, okay? And then you're going to press them out in front and bring them up. So you turn them so that the fingers point away, and then bring them back in. So pushing them, and coming back in, out again, and then you should feel this a little bit in your shoulders, right? In those upper arms, working the muscles. 1 more time. All right, take a break. Now, I often see people enjoying doing these leg lifts, right? So you can either do them sitting here in the chair, like this, or you can stand up and either go to behind your chair and use your chair for balance, or I'm going to use my table. I have a counter right here. I have a counter and a table, and I'm going to lift 1 leg and then lower. And I'm holding on with 1 hand. If you need 2 hands, then I'm going to encourage you to use the back of your chair And your leg might not go this high. Your leg might only come this high. And that is totally fine. Any movement is better than no movement, right? Yeah, you know how it is. 4 and 5. Here we go. That's the 5th one on that side. So now while we're standing, I'm going to have you lift your knee, cross it over, lift it back up, and set it down. Let's do that side, the same leg, 5 times. Lift, cross, lift, and set it down. That's 1. Cross, lift, set it down. That's 2. Lift, cross, lift, set it down. That's 3. And if you're coming up this high and crossing, that's perfect. That's 4. Cross and lift, and that's 5. So now, if you are standing on your counter, you're going to turn so that the other hand might be there, or maybe not. Actually, you're fine just the way you are, okay? This is not my career. I don't make videos. I'm learning as I go. Okay, so now we're going to do the other foot. So you're going to lift and lower. 2 and lower. And remember, as long as you're coming up any distance from the floor, that's awesome. So now we're going to lift, cross, lift, and down. That's 1. Lift, cross, lift, and down. That's 2. Lift, cross, lift, and down. That's 3. 2 more. Cross, lift, and down. That's 4. And this high is just as good. You're going where you can go. So that was 5. Okay. Now I'm turning, so I have both hands on the counter or both hands on my chair, right? And I am going to take my right leg and I'm going to try to pretend like I'm kicking my butt, right? I'm lifting that heel towards my bottom. It's not going to touch. That's okay. And you might lift that far, okay? And whatever you're doing, I'm proud of you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, take a break. We're going to just do the other side. All right, we're going to do the other leg. So now you won't be able to see that leg, but here it is behind. And we're going to do 5, and then we'll sit back down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. So I have my chair right here. I'm going to sit back in my chair. And I'm going to take a drink of water because it's so important to stay hydrated, right? Drinking water helps to flush out all the toxins in our body. It keeps everything healthy. It's good for us. And I love this glass. Did you see this glass? So I have a collection of these hand-blown glasses. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember his name. He's in Conway. He's on Route 153, just outside of Conway on the right. He has a glass blowing place. Can't believe I've drawn a blank on his name. But anyway, he makes the most beautiful glasses, and this is one of them. So now we're going to do a little bit for our upper body. We worked our lower body, right? Now we're going to work our upper body. So I'm worried I'm too close to that table. So here we're going to put our hands down to the side. Now remember, we're not leaning back in our chair, right? It doesn't require any muscles to do this. We are sitting up straight. We're actively engaging our core. Yep, it's in there somewhere. And we are ready to work our upper body. So your hands are down by your side, and I'm going to have you just bring them up and touch your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 5, 4, My kids think I'm crazy. 3, 2, and 1, because we're all home right now, right? They're finishing up their school day and thinking, Mom, what the heck are you doing down there? But you know, we're all improvising and making it work. So the other thing I want you to do, if you can, you're gonna put your hands on your shoulders and you're just gonna twist a little from side to side. Oh, that feels really good in through my waist. Actually feels good in my back. Feels super good, okay? And so you're just twisting as far as you can twist. And it feels good that I kind of don't want to stop, but I will. 3 more. 2. Last one. There we go. Excellent. Okay, hands are on our lap. And we are going to cross our ankle. So these are your options. You can cross your ankle, or if you can, you're gonna pull the whole leg up like you're crossing your legs when you're sitting in a chair, okay? So you're gonna either cross your legs like this, and if you can't get that leg up, you're gonna cross at the ankle, okay? And then I'm going to have you twist your body so that you're grabbing the arm of your chair. If you don't have an arm to your chair, you can just grab the chair itself, okay, the side of the chair. I have the arm, so I'm gonna use it. And you're gonna twist as far as you can without hurting yourself. And then let your head look over your shoulder, okay? So we're twisting and holding. And coming back to center. Now we're gonna do the other side. So you're gonna have both feet on the floor, put the other leg crossing at the ankles, or this time I'm gonna show you what it looks like if you do it this way. If you have your leg crossed, and then you're reaching around to the other side, and you're looking over your shoulder, or behind you. Not necessarily over your shoulder, but you're looking behind you. Great. Yeah, that feels good. Let's go to the other side again. So crossing your ankle, crossing your leg, lifting up, and looking back. Excellent. Bring both legs down, crossing the leg. And if you need to, you can lift that leg to help cross it, right? If it can't lift on its own, it's totally fine to lift the leg, hold it in place, and then look back over your shoulder. Excellent. So both feet are now on the ground again. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. So now we're going to do some stretching because I love to stretch. It's my favorite part of working out. It just, I never got stretching when I was younger because nothing was ever stiff. Everything was always limber. And I thought stretching was a waste of time. But now I love stretching. It's my favorite thing to do. So to start off, if you want, you can sit a little further back in your chair, but still don't lean back. Hold yourself up nice and tall, okay? And I'm a little bit short, so my toes are just touching. My heels aren't touching anymore. So you're gonna put your right arm out in front of you, or your left, and you're going to take your other hand, grabbing your fingertips and bringing them down. And you will feel a nice stretch going up in your forearm, okay? And that feels so good. Excellent, and we'll let that go. Now you're gonna have it so that your palm is facing down and the top of your hand is up. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna grab it and bring those fingers towards you and you'll feel a stretch in this side of your arm. Excellent. So now we're gonna do the other hand that we didn't do. So for me, it's my left hand. Palm is up I'm taking my other fingers and pulling those fingers down, and I feel that nice stretch going up the back of my forearm. Good. And now we're going to turn it over, palm is facing down, and I'm going to take the other hand and bring those fingers towards me. Great. And release. And so now our shoulders and our neck are next, okay? So I want you to take your head and drop it over to one of your shoulders, your right shoulder, and you will feel a nice stretch in the opposite side of your neck. So I have my head bending this way, but I can feel the stretching in through here. And then I'm gonna lower this arm into my lap, and which lowers my shoulder, and I will feel a nice stretch. So I'm bringing my ear towards my shoulder. We're just gonna hold that. And bring it back to center, bringing it down to my other ear towards my other shoulder, and just holding it, and then letting that shoulder on the other side drop, and you get a nice stretch through this side of your neck. Great. Come back to center. Now we're going to use our nose and pretend that we're drawing a rainbow. So I'm going to bring my head to the right and then draw a rainbow with my nose, bringing my head around to the other side. And when I get to the other side, I'm going to draw the rainbow going back. One more time each way. Good, and the last time. Excellent. So if you can, you're going to take your hands and you're going to prop them behind your head, okay? And then you're going to bring your chin to your chest. And when you bring your chin to your chest and you use the weight of your hands to help bring your head forward, you're going to feel a nice stretch in that upper part of your back between your shoulder blades. Good. And release. And then we're going to interlock our fingers. Place your palms towards me. Now my husband's thinking I'm crazy. He just came in the house too.
Oh, definitely crazy.
So I'm stretching and I can move that way. I get in between my shoulder blades. It just feels really good, all right? And resting. And now I'm going to bring my toes down. Stretches the front of my ankles. See how I was just up like this? That puts tension there. You know, make sure your shoulders are nice and low. And then release. And then going back up on the toes. And release. So, I think that's what we're going to be doing for our stretching and exercising today.